Guys, and welcome to another FIFA 22 information video. And today, a little bit earlier on today, just half an hour ago, EA revealed 3 of the 4 icons coming to FIFA 22. The other one, which they kind of kept hidden away, will be Di Stefano, who Footwatch basically tweeted out about like a month or so ago now, his name being added to one of the codes that he'd been able to get his hands onto. But the other 3 icons that we didn't really have any clue on have been confirmed today: Cafu, Casillas, and Robin van Persie. So only 4 icons. That is a very small number of icons coming to this game, but we've already had there's already 100 or so icons already available going into FIFA 22. So I'm alright with a small batch of icons of just 4 being included, as long as they're good, and I think that these icons for the most part are very good. And obviously, you know, Di Stefano will also be a fantastic inclusion as well once he gets confirmed. But obviously with the Foot Heroes getting, you know, confirmed as well for this year, I think that's a fantastic introduction. So I'm alright with it just being 4 icons personally, because the pool of icons already available is a lot. So I'm kind of happy with that. Now, out of these 3, how many of them I'm actually bothered about? You would think I'd be really bothered about Van Persie. I'm really excited for him because, of course, you know, I remember, you know, I was growing up, he was, you know, playing for Arsenal, had like 2 really good seasons at United, and then kind of just went off from there, and pretty much I think went to Turkey then, didn't he, or something like that. I'm actually not too bothered about Van Persie. To be quite honest, Casillas as well. Yes, they both deserve to have icon cards, but I'll never forget that Van Persie goal has won the World Cup against Spain, I believe it was. That was probably one of the best goals I've ever seen, where he does like that diving header. I think it was at the 2014 World Cup. You have to go and see it, but they thoroughly deserve icon cards, but I'm not that bothered about them. Cafu's very exciting, because if I am going to go down that route of doing the full Brazilian team, I would want him. So he could be very, very good. I don't know if I'm going to go like full Premier League team for this year, or if I think I will be sticking with that full Brazilian team setup, in which I want to get myself hands on like a baby Pele, and maybe then get that Cafu card. I think that'd be very, very exciting. Of course, rivals now Carlos Alberto as well. I believe all of his Cafu cards, I think all their stats have actually been confirmed. I'll have a look in a second. I believe all of Cafu's cards are as a fullback. Of course, Carlos Alberto has one of his cards as a centre-back. Now, I think I also saw earlier on today someone tweet that Lehman has actually been added again to FIFA 22. He was removed, not because of like a licensing issue. I believe it was because of certain comments he made about COVID or something along those lines. But I actually can't see him in this list. Closes there, Lam. It's not really the best kind of graphic picture here. The quality is quite low on this one on the EA website. Schweinsteiger. I think I've found Ballack. I've literally found every German. Mateus. I've found every German icon apart from Lehmann. So Lehmann can't be on this list. It doesn't look like he has actually been re-added. I think that must have been a lie. Whoever tweeted that out earlier on today. But yes, here are the stats for Robin van Persie. And for me, the 87 card looks the most exciting with that 90 dribbling and 87 pace. You compare that to the Prime cards, both the same dribbling, and this baby card's got 2 more pace. Fair enough, it's got 5 less shooting, 3 less passing, but 84 passing on the strike is still really, really good. And only 1 less physicality, and a little bit less defending, but that doesn't matter too much. The difference between his baby card and his Prime genuinely isn't that much at all. I actually think I like the look of the 87 more than the other 2 cards. For me, the problem with the other 2 cards is, don't get me wrong, the mid and the Prime are still very, very good cards, but they remind me too much of the Van Bastens, of the Rue Van Nistelrooys. I've used those players plenty of years now. I'm a bit sick of them, to be honest, but this 87 card is a little bit different, because I'm pretty certain at the base, mid, and primes, not including the moments cards, but out of the other 3 versions, I don't think there's a Van Nistelrooy or a Van Basten that has as good a stats in dribbling and pace as what this baby Van Persie does have. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but I think the 87 card looks good, and I'd like to get my hands and actually maybe review him, to be fair. The prime and the mids, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd take, on the first day of FIFA 22, a mid Van Persie in my pack. I would not complain, but he's just someone that I'm not going to go out of my way to actually buy. Now, did they confirm the ratings of the other 2 cards? Because Van Persie is on there, and I can't find Casillas' or Cafu's. Here they are now. So Casillas has got an 87, an 89, and a 92 rated. Thoroughly deserves to be included, of course, into the list of icons. It's nice to see actually a goalkeeper get added. Although I tend to find goalkeepers a little bit wasteful, I think, you know, a Nick Pope would play just as well as this Casillas card, which would be just as consistent or just as inconsistent as in basically. So, again, if I was to pack an 87 or an 89 Casillas on day one of FIFA 22, I'm not going to complain about that, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm not going to, like, go out of my way to review him. I don't think so. Although I might change my mind, I might have to wait and see. And then here is Cafu. All of his cards are as a wing-back, or as a full-back. His prime is as a wing-back. Look at that prime card. The quality on this photo isn't too good, unfortunately. Even the 88 looks insane. And this is brilliant for me now, because what I can plan to do is I can plan to get, I think I'm going to go, after seeing Cafu get confirmed, I'm 100% going that full Brazilian team. And the goal will be the first 3 Brazilian icons I'm going to go for. Carlos Alberto, Cafu. So have the 87 Carlos Alberto, have even just the 88 Cafu, and then either 90 Ronaldo or 91 Pele as my striker. I think that's what I want to go for. That's going to be insane. And then have like Neymar on the left-hand side and Rafinha from Leeds on the right-hand side. And of course, stay tuned for one more icon announcement. That will be Di Stefano, the Argentine icon there. So only 4 icons, but 4 icons I'd say for the most part to get excited about. Casillas, yeah, you know, he deserves to be in there, but he's a goalkeeper. Van Persie, I'm excited for the 87 card. Couldn't care about the other 2, which is a bit weird because technically the higher rated cards, but I think the baby one's the best. And then Cafu, very excited about all those 3 cards, and of course the Stefano, a fantastic inclusion as well. So I'd say, okay, only 4 icons, but good ones that you can reasonably get excited about all of them for in you know, in some shape or form. I don't think anyone can sit there and argue that these 4 wouldn't deserve to be them. You know, the way that you can maybe look over someone, you can maybe say, do they really, really deserve to have that? I mean, to be fair, how many of these would you say really wouldn't deserve to be icons? There's probably not many. You know, I would say Luis Hernandez, you could maybe have a few arguments over. In my opinion, you could probably have maybe a few arguments over. Vieri, maybe. As well, but you know, on the whole, I think they're very, very good inclusions. Let me guys know what you think of them as well in the comment section. No more information on terms of player ratings today. By the looks of things, of course, we've got the news on the new one to watch ratings as well, which I initially made a video on and then I just deleted it, but because I didn't really think it was too good. But yeah, very excited about those new ones to watch cards that we're going to be getting as well. But anyway, guys, that's going to finish off this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.